Okay, assalamu alaikum. Good morning. So I've gotten several questions from both Facebook and TikTok from sisters asking if dreadlock is halal in Islam. So let me start with the story. I used to have this personal likeness for dreadlock, but however, I visited a particular state in Nigeria. I'm not going to mention names so that you don't feel disrespected. And when I see the way dreadlock is being abused, I fell out of love for it. So, and the next thing, innovation came that confused me. This innovation is that now they can there's an attachment, there's a dreadlock attachment that can be fixed into your head. So now, who is keeping natural dreads and who is keeping unnatural dreads, you cannot really identify. So I actually felt that all the people who had dreadlocks all this while, that they are unnatural, until I was made to understand that no, there are natural dreads and there are unnatural dreads. And this pushed me into making more research because I have likeness for it. For one reason, I do not fancy going to the salon all the time because of the way I dress. So there are people in the society who are keen, like they're very interested in knowing what you look like behind the veil, and they will go to any length to discovering who you are. So for that reason, if I should be visiting the salon every week, and I'm not the only one that is visiting that salon, salonist will have to give chance and opportunity to other people who want to come to the salon. So if I unveil and they are making my hair and somebody walk in and they get to know that you're the one, even if they don't ask you question, they can come back to the salon and ask, who's that girl? And from there, you don't know that girl that covers. So the following week, that person might want to come back again and see you if you are there. So all of those things made me to not really have likeliness for visiting the salon, and that was where my love for dreadlock began. So I felt that locking my hair permanently will actually save me from all of the stress of having to go and change my hairstyle all the time, until I realized that dreadlock actually requires more maintenance. If not, you'll be looking like a mad person. However, when I did further research, I kind of not like the idea of dreadlock again, because it will make your head to smell, considering the fact that as a married woman, you would have to always have this ritual bath whenever you meet with your husband. So, and it requires you pouring water from your head downward. So that is not healthy for dreadlock keeping. So, and from further research, I looked deeper into it that I don't really think this is halal, Me, I don't like to make things difficult on myself. So please, I would advise that you do more research. I'm still trying to do it. I don't want to categorize anything as haram or halal without knowing. As long as it's your natural hair, to me it's fine, because what the Prophet discouraged is for us to attach something to our hair. But however, if you look at the way dreadlock is done, I personally just feel that it's going to alter some of your worship towards Allah. For instance, the ritual bath. So because the ritual bath requires water penetrating your hair down to your scalp, so, and in the case of dreadlock, that might stop you. You understand? If you even see the way women do their ghusl haida, if you see the way some women do it, which is the ritual bath that you have after your menstrual cycle, if you see the way some women do it, they lose their hair. They're losing their hair before they go have the shower. You understand? So that the water can penetrate in order to purify themselves for Salah again. So in a situation whereby you have dreadlock, I don't know how you'll be able to achieve that. This is the reason why I personally do not like dreadlock. And the second reason why I stopped liking the dreadlock is the idea of me having to cut my hair when I finally want to loosen it, which Islamically is not even allowed. In Islam, it is not allowed for you to cut your hair as a woman, except in a case of health issue. You understand? So this is the part where I kind of have something against dreadlock. So in Islam, it is not allowed for a Muslim woman to cut their hair for fun. You can't do it except for a health issue. And so, for instance, you can be sick and the doctor will say that, okay, since they can't find vein in your body, they have to scrape some part of your head in order to find vein. Number one. Number two, in a case of cancer where people's hair fall off and the doctor will advise that they should scrape the hair, all of that thing. So this is a case of health issue. But if there is nothing like this, the way Allah has created your hair for you is to differentiate you from the men, so that the people in the society can know that this is how a woman should look like and this is how a man should look like. And because we started altering all of this nature that Allah has created naturally, that is the reason, that is what we are facing in the society today. Girls dressing like tomboys wanting to become like a boy, while boy dressing like girls wanting to become like a girl. These days there are more men making their hairs, and now there are more women shaving their head. So, and that is not nature, that is not the way God wants it to be. So at the end of it, if it will require you to go and touch your hair and cut it, why don't stay away from it? You're beautiful to end it. Have a nice day.